the sound of my voice. Move by the light, make a choice. Listen to my voice. I got something to say.
This is your Resolve to Read daily reading. It's May 17th, and we're reading from the book of Proverbs, ordered by subject. Pay attention and listen to the sayings of the wise. Apply your heart to what I teach, for it is pleasing when you keep them in your heart and have all of them ready on your lips, so that your trust may be in Yahuwah. I teach you today, even you. Have I not written 30 sayings for you, sayings of counsel and knowledge, teaching you true and reliable words, so that you can give sound answers to him who sent you? The Proverbs of Solomon, son of David, king of Israel. For attaining wisdom and discipline, for understanding words of insight, for acquiring a disciplined and prudent life, doing what is right, just, and fair, for giving prudence to the simple, knowledge and discretion to the young. Let the wise listen and add to their learning, and let the discerning get guidance. For understanding proverbs and parables, the sayings and riddles of the wise. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and discipline. These are more Proverbs of Solomon, copied by the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah. The fear of Yahuwah is the beginning of wisdom, and knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. For through me your days will be many, and your years will be added to your life. If you are wise, your wisdom will reward you. If you are a mocker, you alone will suffer. The fear of Yahuwah adds length to life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. He whose walk is upright fears Yahuwah, but he whose ways are devious despises him. He who fears Yahuwah has a secure fortress, and for his children it will be a refuge. The fear of Yahuwah is a fountain of life, turning a man from the snares of death. The fear of Yahuwah teaches a man wisdom, and humility comes before honor. The fear of Yahuwah leads to life. Then one rests content, untouched by trouble. Blessed is the man who always fears Yahuwah, but he who hardens his heart falls into trouble. Trust in Yahuwah with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make your paths straight. Do not be wise in your own eyes. Fear Yahuwah and shun evil. This will bring health to your body and nourishment to your bones. There is a way that seems right to a man, but in the end it leads to death. Commit to Yahuwah whatever you do, and your plans will succeed. Whoever gives heed to instruction prospers, and blessed is he who trusts in Yahuwah. A fool finds no pleasure in understanding, but delights in airing his own opinions. The words of a man's mouth are deep waters, but the fountain of wisdom is a bubbling brook. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous run to it and are safe. A man's own folly ruins his life, yet his heart rages against Yahuwah. A man's steps are directed by Yahuwah. How then can anyone understand his own way? A wise man attacks the city of the mighty and pulls down the stronghold in which they trust. Do you see a man wise in his own eyes? There is more hope for a fool than for him. He who trusts in himself is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom is kept safe. Fear of man will prove to be a snare, but whoever trusts in Yahuwah is kept safe. The eyes of Yahuwah are everywhere, keeping watch on the wicked and the good. To man belong the plans of the heart, but from Yahuwah comes the reply of the tongue. Yahuwah works out everything for his own ends, even the wicked for a day of disaster. In his heart, a man plans his course, but Yahuwah determines his steps. The lot is cast into the lap, but its every decision is from Yahuwah. Many are the plans in a man's heart, but it is Yahuwah's purpose that prevails. There is no wisdom, no insight, no plan that can succeed against Yahuwah. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests in Yahuwah. The eyes of Yahuwah keep watch over knowledge, but he frustrates the words of the unfaithful. Do not boast about tomorrow, for you do not know what a day may bring forth. The teaching of the wise is a fountain of life, turning a man from the snares of death. The wealth of the wise is their own crown, but the folly of fools yields folly. The path of life leads upward for the wise, to keep him from going down to the grave. Understanding is a fountain of life to those who have it, but folly brings punishment to fools. Better to meet a bear robbed of her cubs than a fool in his folly. Wisdom is too high for a fool. In the assembly at the gate, he has nothing to say. Eat honey, my son, for it is good. Honey from the comb is sweet to your taste. Know also that wisdom is sweet to your soul. If you find it, there is a future hope for you, and your hope will not be cut off. Do not answer a fool according to his folly, or you will be like him yourself. Answer a fool according to his folly, or he will be wise in his own eyes. Like cutting off one's feet or drinking violence is the sending of a message by the hand of a fool. Like a lame man's legs that hang limp is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Like tying a stone in a sling is the giving of honor to a fool. Like a thorn bush in a drunkard's hand is a proverb in the mouth of a fool. Like an archer who wounds at random is he who hires a fool or any passerby. As a dog returns to its vomit, so a fool repeats his folly. Though you grind a fool in a mortar, grinding him like grain with a pestle, you will not remove his folly from him. If a wise man goes to court with a fool, the fool rages and scoffs, and there is no peace. Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, but a rod is for the back of him who lacks judgment. A fool finds pleasure in evil conduct, but a man of understanding delights in wisdom. Good understanding wins favor, but the way of the unfaithful is hard. The mocker seeks wisdom, but finds none, but knowledge comes easily to the discerning. The wisdom of the prudent is to give thought to their ways, but the folly of fools is deception. A simple man believes anything, but a prudent man gives thought to his steps. Wisdom reposes in the heart of the discerning, and even among fools she lets herself be known. Folly delights a man who lacks judgment, but a man of understanding keeps a straight course. How much better to get wisdom than gold, to choose understanding rather than silver. A discerning man keeps wisdom in view, but a fool's eyes wander to the ends of the earth. He who gets wisdom loves his own soul. He who cherishes understanding prospers. The purposes of a man's heart are deep waters, but a man of understanding draws them out. Ears that hear and eyes that see, Yahuwah has made them both. Wise men store up knowledge, but the mouth of a fool invites ruin. Every prudent man acts out of knowledge, but a fool exposes his folly. The simple inherit folly, but the prudent are crowned with knowledge. The discerning heart seeks knowledge, but the mouth of a fool feeds on folly. The heart of the discerning acquires knowledge. The ears of the wise seek it out. It is not good to have zeal without knowledge, nor to be hasty and miss the way. Gold there is, and rubies in abundance, but lips that speak knowledge are a rare jewel. When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. When a wise man is instructed, he gets knowledge. Apply your heart to instruction and your ears to words of knowledge. By wisdom a house is built, and through understanding it is established. Through knowledge its rooms are filled with rare and beautiful treasures. This is the word of Yahuwah. Thanks be to God.